Hey guys, so see this little bird? Today's quick video is a big wood spirit. It's this big huge block of cedar a friend of mine gave me. So I got it sticking out there. I'm going to point out things on this as I go. It's not going to be a long video. As I go about things that I say in other videos that should be addressed about your wood spirits. This guy's mouth goes pretty far back, but it's about separating, making sure the lip doesn't ride up on the mustache and undercutting in here like there, so separate, the lip looks separate from the mustache. This guy doesn't have an open mouth, and bringing the mustache closer to the nose, like don't do it down here, you know. Make it kind of like a V there. The farther that you cut back, it seems like your mustache is going to keep on. It's hard for me to explain because I don't even understand it myself, but always look at your mustache when your piece is done and you'll see how it ends up down here. Way too low. So the last thing that you should do when you do your mustache is look how far away it is and try and cut it closer to the nose. This is my opinion anyways. And today I'm going to carve this guy some big eyeballs, and I'm going to put some epoxy in there, 2 different colors with some metallic tint, 2 different colors tint, and make them swirly. We'll see how that turns out. And this is going to be all hair here. And yeah, so this guy's kind of like sticking forward. And that little bird that I showed you a picture of, I'm going to paint it blue and red. And I'm going to, my buddy helped me drill that ready rod into it. It's aluminum cast. I got it for free. And I'm going to drill a hole here, and the bird's going to be sitting on his head. And this part here, I'm going to cut out with the chainsaw. That's going to be a flower pot. You got this big crack in here. So when you make your flower pot, I think you're going to have to put a bag or something in there first to put your dirt on. And you got to drill a hole out for the water to drain out. And this stuff here, I don't know, I just might sand it good and paint it red, then burn it black a bit like I did on my other pieces. But yeah, so this is a big chunk of western red cedar. What did I say, Wes? Okay, so this sucker's got some big eyeballs in there. Nothing's rounded yet because I still got a bird. I'm just trying to be a little bit different today, you know, try and practice different techniques and stuff like that. So, yeah, and I'm using this saburtooth bit, 1/8 in my Dremel 100 to do all the detail carving, and I'll give him some eyebrows too. Okay, kind of like the old Japanese sensei. I'll use a thinner bit to give him his headlines, but I'll film carving out this eyeball because all in here is going to be hollow, and that's where the epoxy is going to be kind of swirling the best I can make it. Hey-oh! Anyways, you can see I gotta look at this straight on, so I'm not gonna be able to film it. Make sure both the eyeballs are kind of exactly the same. So you can see how I do it anyways. And I should have cleaned out this burr too. That's why it's smoking in there, because the burr's not cleaning the wood there. So I gotta either burn this out or use a brass brush. Okay, you can see there I got his eyeballs carved in. They're not perfect, but whatever. This guy's googly eyes anyways. But I got my roto zip and cut the whatever it's lying there. I know this part's supposed to be blue, guys, okay, and this part's supposed to be black, but I'm putting blue in here, and it's going to be two different colors of metallic flake epoxy, and I'm going to try and make them swirly. So, but this guy's I'm just having fun. That's what it's about anyways, just having fun. So, yeah, I use the roto zip. You can buy these at Home Depot for like 40 bucks, quarter inch. These things work, cut through anything, man. They're wicked. Sorry, not quarter inch, 1/8 fit in the Dremel. Another thing I want to say too, this is a Dremel 100. Okay, this works good for carving. Look what I've carved out with it. I've carved his eyes. So don't think that if you don't have a lot of money that you have to go buy the big 4300. You know what I mean? This one works just fine for what I'm doing. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put this saburtooth back in. I'm gonna clean it out, the wood in there out at first, and then I'm gonna this is how I do my eyebrows. This is kind of like a Japanese oni style, but you can do yours any way you want. If you don't know what Japanese oni is, type it in if you want. I still gotta shape his nose. Okay, this guy's got a big honker. Oh yeah. So center line, right? Use the pencil, guys, if you just really new, so you can erase it. And nostril, and try and get the nostrils same size. If it doesn't work out to be same size, same height and width, doesn't matter. It's a friggin' wood spirit. That's probably why I keep doing them, because it can be whatever you want it to be. So I'm going to carve outside this line, okay? And then you're going to have your cut mark deep in there. I'm going to probably go about that deep, and then I'm going to once again feather this all back so it doesn't look like a big roundy thing here. It's going to be nice, slim, and straight, right? And the nostrils are going to stick out more. Whew, okay. Yep. Okay, so I got his eyebrows cut in. Oopsie, slipped. There's a knot right here too, so it's harder to carve. When you guys are carving knots with these type of bits, take it really easy, because it's really hard wood, right? If you don't know. But, so, and then I got cut in here too. So this is going to be his nostril. Same with the other side, with my smaller bit on my Dremel 100. Saburtooth bits I'm using now, guys. I'll make a video and explain why I switched over to Saburtooth. They're better quality burrs in my opinion. But anyways, so now I'm going to cut this away. I'm going to leave the nostrils out, and I'm going to cut all this away and make it not so it's not like this. You know what I mean? I'm going to make it nice and straight. Not so you see a big bow in there. Okay? See how these eyebrows give it that Japanese look, the old Oni devils. That's why I call my channel Carving Fusion, because I can mix whatever I want and do my carving. If I want to try carving native stuff, I will. If I want to start carving Asian stuff, which I've done a few Buddhas, I will. Carve whatever you want. Who cares? Nobody owns the rights to it. Nobody owns the rights to your happiness, that's for sure. Yeah! Oh yeah. For carving this stuff, I'm going to use the bigger, on a old die grinder, the bigger quarter-inch shaft burr. Saburtooth ones. look at your piece. You know what I mean? So get the visual for it. Try to always wear your dust mask, people. You know what I mean? Safety first. I wasn't wearing gloves when I was doing that piece, but because I needed to have more control over the piece. So, anyways, I got it yesterday. See that? Took off some of my tattoo. But and another thing that works good too is having a compressor. Hold on. I gotta stop this. I don't know how to turn it around. Another thing to work good is that works great for wood carving is having a compressor. Blows everything off, you know what I mean? Cleans it up really good. I used to use a little dust brush for my smaller carvings. I still do that at home, but whatever. This thing blurry. Okay, you can see his eyebrows are cut in now. His face is a little bit off. This side is deeper than this side, but I don't care, man. Really? I could cut this back so it's both exactly the same. It's a friggin' wood spirit. Is it supposed to be the same, really? You can see this. I gave this guy a big broken nose. He's got a big bump there because his nose was broken in his younger days. Rawr. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do the chainsaw carving the hair now. I kind of might make it in the beard and everything. I don't think you guys need to see me do that kind of thing, but I think that's what I'm gonna do next, and then I'm gonna burn the whole thing. Oh yeah. This guy's gonna look right out to lunch. Right out to lunch. Tweet, tweet. Look at that old, that's old, an old, old growth, first growth, standing cedar, western red cedar. It was burnt in a fire. It was standing for 60 years after it was burnt. Look at that big sucker. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Right out to lunch, like I said. But you know what? You can't make everyone the same, so they're all different. As long as you're having fun doing it. I got see, this is gonna be, I'm gonna cut this out. This is gonna be the flower pot. I'll cut it about I don't know, half a foot deeper. I'm gonna sand all this. I'm gonna spray it red and burn it like I did on that eagle piece on my other video. Oh! Okay, so I'm gonna burn the face with this smaller torch, okay? In here, but then, because then you know I'm not gonna burn away all the detail into the eyebrows and stuff like that, right? And I got more control with this little torch here. It's for like those little yellow-blue tanks. And then I'm gonna take it outside where it's safe, burn it out there, and use my big roofing tiger torch to really burn these all these hairs. See what I mean? Here's a good example about crossing your hairs, guys. See how they're just not straight? They're all crossed into one another. Okay guys, I burnt. Anyways, I burnt this whole thing. I took it outside and burnt it all. I just burnt lightly around the eyes, not to lose the detail on the eyebrows and the nostrils too, right? When you cut your nostrils, cut them in deeper, away from the edge. Because if you cut it too thin here, and cut deep, your nostril could end up being way up there. If you cut it too thin, that wood could just break away. So my nostrils are cut deeper inside. So now for the dirty part. Oh, yeah, okay, this is the dirtiest part of the job. I showed you in my other videos, I make these, this is belt sanding discs. I just cut it up and I put it on a 1/4 inch nut and bolt and put it in my drill and sand away. And you guys, wear your dust masks when you're doing stuff like this. I got new cartridges here, so I'm going to swap those out, put these things in first, and then I'll go to town. I'll do a fast forward video on this part because this is where it really comes to life. You know, this is when the life comes out of it. And then the back there too, I got a sanding thing. I'm going to sand all this down quickly, paint it red. I've decided not to carve this out and make a flower pot. If somebody wants to put a flower pot on top of it, they can. Makes more sense, you know, and I'll just paint this black. So, sand all this after. Okay. Woot, woot, woot. What do you say, Wiz? What do you say? Today's a good day, but you gotta get back to work soon. Okay, now you can see how that really brought it to life, right? Look at my arms. I haven't blown them off yet, just to show you how much of a dirty job it is. But that's okay, as long as you're having a good time. This guy's starting to look cool. I can't wait to get his eyes in. Hope they don't ruin it. But you know, like something like that too, if they don't look good, you can always cut them out and try some different styles. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to sand this hole up here sanded. I got this, let me show you. It's a Makita sander thing for buffing, whatever. This sucker. So I'm going to sand with this, sand all that smooth, paint it red. I still got to paint that bird too. I'm just going to paint it with this spray paint. And this is the red that I'm going to be using on the back of the wood too. Yeah, so this is what I'll be using to sand the back. I'm not going to film that, or this video will be too long. But yeah, so I'm going to sand all this smooth and then paint it and then burn the paint like I did on my, you'll see on video I uploaded a couple of videos ago with the eagle and the wood spirit. Okay, Brennan, this is one of my best bros, Brennan here.
Just bringing coffees, guys. Yeah, keeping this guy going, you know.
Fucking right. Okay, so he's like a ninja guy. What do you train?
Boxing, Jeet Kune Do, anything that includes ninja.
Yeah, he works for the stunts too, for the movies. So he's let's see you do a couple backflips. Go stand on that pole over there.
No.
Let's see.
Not
Come on.
Unless I'm getting paid.
Well, I'll give you $10.
5?
10.
No.
Okay.
No.
What? 500?
Maybe tomorrow, bud.
Okay, but we'll see you later.
Stay tuned, though. Stay tuned.
Yeah. Okay. We'll see you later, bud. See you later. Okay, guys. This is what we got so far. I got the back sanded. Now this is goddamn cool. Oh man, here, let me see so you can really see the color. I just love it. Oh yeah. Oh, that shit. That's what makes me happy, is finding being able to create stuff like this. What I did, I just spray painted it with this Tremclad metal paint, whatever it is, and then burnt it. Oh, I just love it. That totally looks native. We got lots of native artists around here, and my favorite artist in the world's native. He's a local guy. He gave me one of his pieces, but man, doesn't that look cool? Oh, yes! I might have to keep this one myself. I love that color. Tweet, tweet! I might have to make I was going to make his wings green before, but now I might have to make them black. Or maybe keep it red and white! Ah! Tweet, tweet! Oh, this sure makes me happy. Oh, that's cool. In my opinion, anyways. West Coast Western red cedar. Now, what do you think about that, Wiz? Well, Jesus Christ, that's really cool, man. Super cool. Hoot, hoot. Okay, guys, so I decided to go with the red eyes. I think this stuff bubbled, this epoxy. This is two-part, like dollar store stuff. But I think it bubbled quite a bit like that. It reacted because I used spray paint. I should have just used that cheap, this kind of paint, I think. See the little tiny bubbles in there? It's in the eyes too. So, but yeah, I mixed that up good. And here's the piece lying down. See the eyes in there? Red eyes. I can see bubble. You can see a bubble right there. But who cares, man? So, yeah, it's almost done. Put the eyes in. Tweet, tweet. Hurry up and dry. Okay, I got his eyes and they didn't turn out as good as I hoped, but whatever, right? Looks like he's wearing goggles. I still love this color here, man. I'll be doing more of that. Okay, one last touch to do, guys. And then she's done. Don't ever forget the bear, raccoon, squirrel, cat, coyote, seal carving. Dragon! Rat, mouse, moose carving. Don't ever forget them, ever! Hey guys, this is that native piece my friend made for me as a gift. Now you look how beautiful that is. That's abalone shell in there. But look at the beautiful work, all the straight lines. This is all done by gouging, right? Like chisels and gouges. But when he gave this to me, I was just a painter. And yeah, I don't know. This is why I carve wood, looking at stuff like this. Oh, got pretty dark. But there it is. It's a raven. It's the bringer of new light. He said it reminded him of my injury and how I've changed my life. It's pretty damn cool. I just love it. My favorite art piece in the world. And he's my favorite artist in the world. And there it is, guys. Got the little bird on his head. Meow. Hey. Hey. His eyes didn't turn out as great as I liked, but whatever. There it is. The bird's drilled in there with a ready run. It's epoxied into the bird and on the head. So that bird will be there forever. I still love that back color. Hope everybody's doing good and having a good weekend. Here's another native canoe paddle my buddy Rob's. He's just starting to learn how to carve and he made that for me as a gift. I made him an eagle head, so we traded. But that's why I carved, because I love the native art. So this is a shout out to you, Rob. Good job what you're doing and keep it up, man.